Hey guys, it's Mark from North 7 Outdoors. Welcome back to another episode. Today we're kind of in the late fall here as the fog is still pretty thick, just making it to the other shoreline here. I'm just going to use whatever I can to catch some fish here. I did see a little like 12-13 inch largemouth hanging around the dock first thing in the morning, which is pretty good. It got down to about 4 degrees Celsius last night, which is probably like, I don't know, 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's definitely late fall. Not really, but temperature wise, I suppose. Actually, I don't even think it's fall. I think it's still technically summer, but you know, they can say whatever they want to say. That's thick fog. Anyways, guys, I'm just hoping for the best here. You know, I should get the largemouth feeding. Just finding them might be a little tricky. They could be still, some of them could be cruising shallow. Some of them I think will be on deep timber, but hopefully we can find out. I got a few different things rigged up here, but we'll hope for the best. Alright guys, we've reached the far shoreline and the fog is thick. So just get some fish out here. We're just gonna throw the Ned Rig along the shoreline where I know there should be a whack of smallmouth even in the fall. They do stick around the shoreline pretty good. And just gonna hope to land a couple just as a confidence booster. Ooh, my hands are freezing cold. Oh, I had one. Is it still on? Still on. Whatever it is. Little rock bass is tiny. Alright, tiny little rock bass. Oh, he's gonna feel so nice to the touch. Oh, beautiful. Catching fish. If you know, you know. It's like a little hand warmer when it gets cold enough. And this is like a little blue copper craw color. I can't remember. It's either blue copper or it's like the milk money or something. I don't know. I like the color. From Z-Man, a little hula stick. There we go. I think that's a little feisty smallmouth. And we're recording. There we go, our first bass on the little Z-Man. Hula stick. Oh, you feel so nice to the touch. There we go. And just a little eagle claw. You know, Tackle Warehouse puts these on for like pennies on the dollar. And these little Z-Man, or eagle claw Ned Rig heads, they work pretty well. My hands are cold. My hands are cold. There we go. Rock bass. Another little smallmouth on the Z-Man Ned Rig. Just choking her. Oh, you feel good to the touch. Boop. There we go. Healthy little 8-incher. Well, you know, full parasites, but overall. There we go. Back-to-back cast. Little rock bass. Little smallmouth. Little smallmouth. There we go. Not giant, but you know, the Ned Rig, as I get colder, I kind of switch from the wacky worm to the Ned Rig as it gets colder out, as more of a confidence lure. You know, let's get some fish in the boat here. Not that I won't be using the wacky worm later today and hopefully crushing bass on it, but just saying, like, Ned Rig is definitely a confidence lure if you want to just catch fish quickly. And just have that confidence of getting the skunk out of the boat and the ability to catch fish. I got something. There we go. Definitely a bass. Feels like a 12-incher maybe, 11. Boom. There we go. Ned Rig is wrecking house today. Boom. And I used to use a TRD a lot, but then I kind of switched over to the hula sticks, and I don't know, this little extra tail here gives it some action or not, but maybe it does. I guess I could always cut it down too to make a smaller profile, but the fish don't seem to mind it. Alright. And my Ned Rig setup is the same as my drop shot setup, which is usually a 610 or a 7-foot medium light. I have a little Daiwa Fuego. This is my budget drop shot combo. Just popping it. That fish on? Oh. Letting it fall. Yeah, so pretty much if you have a drop shot rod, I'm sure if I was professional I would want slightly different combos for each of them, but oh, there's a fish on. There we go. But for feisty. But for me, interchangeable medium light rod works well. Holy, we're crushing them on the Z-Man Hula Stick Ned Rig. A little, maybe almost 11 inches. There we go. Oh, yeah, something on. Rock bass? Nope, really small mouth. And you know, I don't know how much you guys can tell here, but this is when the water starts getting cold like this. This is by far the slowest I've worked this shoreline this year, and that's just the thing I tell myself is as it gets colder out, you have to slow down and go slower. And you know, fish are no different than us. I mean, I could hit the water like 15 minutes ago, even though it's still crazy foggy out. You know, it's still, there's sun somewhere out there, and it was cold out, so I didn't sat around for an extra 20 minutes. You know. Fish are no different. You just have to slow down. Yep. Ooh, feisty smallmouth. Just crushing the little smallmouth on there. But you know, I think if there's a 3+ pound smallmouth or largemouth, I think it would crush this too. It's just a good rig for catching everything. Whew, another little smallmouth after a little Ned Rig hiatus. Anyways, guys, I'm going to end off the Ned Rig video here. Great lure in the fall, particularly just crush little tiny smallmouth. And you know what? You will occasionally hook into the giant bass as well with it. Anyways, guys, it's been a little Ned Rig video. If you haven't tried the Ned Rig video, the Ned Rig, make sure that you take your chances on it, because it will not disappoint. Thank you guys for watching and take care.